My male roommates always have friends over playing video games until 3 in the morning and I never complain, but the second I bring someone over once they make up some BS about how they're now banned for being too noisy. I've, 22F, been living with my roommates, all in their 20s, for 3 months now. I knew them for about a year before moving in and I thought they were pretty cool, but I do know now. They've known each other for years, since high school. Anyway, in the first month I brought someone home from town and he ended up staying the night. One of my roommates saw him leave in the morning and told the other one, and they kinda gave me crap for a while, but eventually they got over it, or so I thought. The next time I had a friend, girl, stay over the night and we watched movies. I asked if I could have her over and they both said that's fine, but complained afterwards that we had made too much noise and that they didn't want that friend over again, night or day, because she laughed too loudly. She does, but banning someone from the house because laughing? I said fine, whatever, and we've done movie nights at her place since. I've recently been seeing this guy though for about a month and he's stayed over 3 times since then. The first night they thought it was a one-night stand thing again and gave me crap. Second night they kinda seemed annoyed and one said we had been using the bathroom too much. His room is right next to it. I didn't think we had, but I said okay, but they didn't say I couldn't bring him over again. Third night they told me he wasn't allowed over again because it was their space and he used the bathroom too much and they could hear us smashing all night. We only did it once and it was in the morning, so I don't really know what they were hearing. Also, he only used the bathroom once and I told him to be really quiet and he was. But they said they don't want me bringing people over anymore and that I can go to the person's house if I'm gonna keep doing it. I can get it if it was for safety, like if I was bringing random guys into the house, but for friends and a guy I've been seeing? There is another flatmate, girl, who is always at her boyfriend's, but she was there one night and said she didn't hear anything and she is right next to my room, so I think they may be making it all up. They bring guys over and play Xbox till like 3 in the morning and their friends pass out on the couch. I'm getting pretty annoyed with all the hypocrisy. I would move but can't afford to move out right now / live on my own, but are they being reasonable? Am I being a bad roommate? I was way worse with my other flat, brought home guys all the time, and no one ever complained. How can I go about making them more okay with me having people over? Or do I just have to deal with it? Commenter: the only reason in my mind an adult male gets uncomfortable when an adult female he knows is active in the bedroom is jealousy. Seeing your beau leave in the morning is probably triggering them. Could also be an alpha thing. It's their house, no unfamiliar men on their turf, etc. You keep doing you, girl. Update: I honestly cannot believe how quickly thing escalated, and I'm sorry for not updating sooner, but I've been ridiculously stressed and busy with what happened. So following the advice posted, I continued bringing over my, now, boyfriend and ignoring them if they bitched about it. Things came to a huge head last weekend, and I've spent the last week dealing with the fallout. Last Saturday he came over and we were going to have an early night so we could do some hiking in the morning. Roommates were drinking with their friends playing Xbox, making loads of noise, so I went out and asked if they could keep it down. I honestly thought they were fine. Me and him were able to sleep until about 4 a.m. when one of them burst into our room with a fudging baseball bat and starting smashing stuff. He was screaming things about how I had embarrassed him in front of his friends when I didn't have the decency to shut up, calling me a slut and a-ware. I thought he was going to hurt me, but my boyfriend jumped up and starting trying to restrain him. The other roommate ran in and starting helping. My boyfriend got smacked in the nose and blood was running everywhere. I was on the phone with police by this point. They came and he was arrested. My boyfriend had to go to hospital. Tim had broken his nose, and about $350 worth of damage was done to my belongings. The other roommate has not stopped apologizing to me nonstop about how he didn't realize that the crazy roommate was that bad, and he was just trying to back up an old friend, but he said my boyfriend is welcome anytime. Me and my boyfriend both have a restraining order against crazy roommate, and the police came with him as he moved out all his stuff, and we've gotten the locks changed. I'm still looking at moving out as soon as possible, and am staying most nights at my boyfriend's. I'm struggling to sleep because I'm sure someone is going to burst in the room. I can't believe I could misjudge someone so much.